Right, so when you have your memory card inserted with the connector piece, you'll see it up on the screen down here. You're going to open Lightroom Classic. Might take a second for it to kind of load up. Lots of patience. Alright. This is a shoot I did last week. File. Import. The first thing that will come up is that memory card right here. Boom. Ready to go. So what is on this memory card? Dang, this is a lot of stuff. Oh, good. I have her photos on there. Hold on. I unchecked all, and I'm only going to check her photos because I don't know why I didn't clean off my card. So I'm going to select just these. Boom. Now it's just those that are importing. And my Leah knows how to do the Control-Shift to select particular ones. Okay, so they're downloading. You gotta wait a little bit, especially if you have 600 photos, which I don't know if you do. I might have not cleared out the card correctly, but you could have. You could totally have. Okay. Already I'm seeing some really good ones in here, and we were just playing around, which is good. So we have the library tab, where I do most of my editing and my viewing and a lot of the quick edits over here on the side. And then develop tab up here is where I do a lot of the more advanced editing. So let's just play around with one while the other ones are downloading really quick, just to save time. So as you know, go through the different tabs. You can play around with the colors here. You can play around with her skin tones. I always like giving brighter skin tones, but this red is a little too red for me. So I might bring down the red a little bit, or change the color of it, or change that it's... That's cool. I like that. Let's see what it looked like if I did that. No, too much. Okay. That's cool. Alright, copy. If I like it, again, I was just messing around. Let's see what we got here. Ooh, too bright. Skin tones are too bright. Let's go back down. See, what I like to do is get a couple samples of different things first. See what we have to work with. There you go. Highlights are going to come down. Whites are going to come down. Alright. I like that one better. Let's see what we got. Something's missing. Ah. It didn't change. That is why. The greens are different. I'm going to change the greens since we're just sitting here. I don't know. I kind of want the greens to pop a little bit because we went to all that effort to be outside. Oh, that's too much. I don't know. I'll play around with that. Kind of like that. Alright. We're almost done. Okay, good. Fetching previews. Alright, cool. They're downloading now. I had 287 shots that I took today. So that's pretty cool. Alright, so let's say I like a certain section, I do Control Shift, select all of that, right click, develop, paste. I'm just kind of reviewing some of the things that I do. Again, up here we can do the crop tool. We use that a lot. We use this one a lot, which is the clone brush. So if I wanted to take out this smudge on the wall, I mean, I probably wouldn't if I was normally doing a shoot, but I'm just, you know, showing you different things. We don't really need to do red eye because we don't do flash. We don't use that one as much. That's to paint skies in the photo. This one is a radial blur, so like you do on Instagram, which I don't use that much. I feel like it is kind of cheesy. Adjustment brush, let's say I wanted to just make like her shirt stand out, but everything else stays the same, or just her face. I would just kind of paint on a little bit on her face, but everything would remain the same, stuff like that. Okay, so let's say I've played around a little bit with my photos. She's so funny. She's cute. Cool. Man, that is super dark. Anyway, I'm going to have fun adjusting these. What is this? Alright, this is where the clone brush tool would be helpful. Boom. 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 We might have to, especially since she's a girl, and especially since this camera picks up every single detail, we might have to do that a lot. Especially for some of the ones that it's really close up on the face. That might be something to think about. I feel like it's a little too... Something is wrong. No. Anyway, I'll play around with it. Something's wrong. Meaning, I'm not really happy with the edit right now, but I'll fix it. Okay. Alright, let's say we're ready for exporting. You're going to select all, which is Control A. You can right click and do export. You can choose where you want to put it in. If you have a particular folder, you can rename the photos. Make sure that certain boxes are checked because on my computer everything's already checked. But make sure the quality is at 100. Don't limit the file size. Make sure it's at resolution 300. Don't worry about any of this stuff, and then you should just click export. So hopefully that gets you started on editing your photos. I know they're going to be great, and since this is your first time editing by yourself, you know, it's going to be fun. You're going to have a great time, and I really like that one. We had a good time. I love that one. Anyway, we had some fun. Hopefully, let me know if you have any questions. See you guys soon.